Another gate breakdown from Orlbmx Fox Hunt private practice gate sessions here. In the gate, see who we got. We got Ethan in gate 8. We got Jace in gate 7. We got Chase in gate 6. We got Lane in gate 5. Gate 4 looks like we have Oliver. Gate 3 looks like we got Noah. Gate 2 is a black helmet. I think that's Mason. Is that Mason? That's Mason. In gate 1 we have Ryder. So let's see who wins out of the gate here. Right away when I seen that, I seen Chase getting forward. Chase is definitely... Mason sticks his head out there pretty good, but Chase is way out there, but you're laying on your bars there, Chase. So I don't know if this is going to equate to a win to the dirt. Looks like you're real close, but the winner to the dirt is who's on that gray bike. It looks like that bike's gray. I think that's Oliver. Oliver wins it to the dirt. He wins the tire to the dirt. But Chase, you are leaning out way further than everybody else. And you went way sooner than everybody else. You can see how much motion you got right here. We'll talk about that when we get to you, okay? We're going to get in here. Gate 8 first. That's Ethan. First thing I see here, Ethan, is that gate is starting to move and you're not. Little late reaction time there. Now that's always inconsistent with a now 6-year-old young man. Just turned 6. Happy birthday, Ethan. But you want to work on going a little sooner so you're not behind the gate. You want to be on that gate. Okay, and then when you do come forward, you got to work on getting your head out further and your chest out further. That way your hips can get all the way up to the handlebars. Real close to it anyways. You want to be looking down on your first pedal when you come out of this gate. So let's see here. Roll your wrists up, number 1. See how your knuckles are pointing out at the ground? Your left one's good, but your right one's not. So you got to work on that. Keeping both wrists rolled up and work on pushing your head out further over your handlebars. You can see Jace right next to you is doing a pretty good job of that. A little tougher for the younger guys to get up and over. It takes a little bit of strength to get up and over your handlebars like that, but that's what we're working towards, buddy. Once you come across the gate, you roll your wrists up right there, which is good, and you really are pulling on them handlebars, it seems like, then coming down the hill here. Let's see. Yeah, you got good pedals down the hill. Good. All right, Jace. One thing I can see right here at the beginning is your setup, Jace, how you're setting up. The way your setup equates to more, you able to put more power to the pedals when you set up correctly because you set up in your power position or your power zone. So if Chase does a pretty good job next to you, he's a little tight in there, as we like to say, but it's very, very good. We can just say, I can just go that far. When I say it's tight, Chase has learned a very good stance, and everybody has a very proper stance. Some do. Chase is one of them, it looks like there. But he plays football and other sports, so that very straight back is a disciplined and practiced position that he's probably gotten from more than just BMX. But you got to get your back straightened up a little bit. And you look like you're setting back just a little far. It looks like you're a parachute on the back of your bike right now. So you kind of want to work on that gate stance. And that's something we've been working on. I've seen you in one-on-one since this video also. So as you come forward, a little slow coming forward. You could come forward a little faster, but I know you're one of the newest intermediates to the team. So this is something you're working on, is moving forward faster. When you do get up there, you get up there a good time. Just be a little quicker. But you do get into a good spot. Your hips are forward. They're not on top of the bars, laying on the bars. Your chest is over the bars a little further beyond, and your head's past the bars. That's good. I would just work on being a little taller, picking your head and picking your hips up. You can see as you come forward, you start to come down right here. You don't really want to come down. You want to work on staying up and trying to elevate and gain height as you're coming forward. So it's tough to do, especially on an Orlbmx start hill that's very slanted, very sloped. All right, gate 6, chase. You start before everybody, which you should because of how far you slingshot. Right here is where you need to stop your forward motion and be pulling on your bars and pushing on your pedals hard by transferring power to the pedals, because when you come right here, this is where you lost your race out of the gate, because now you're just kind of laying on the bars, not doing anything. You're not pedaling, you're not pulling. You're coasting out of the gate for these couple of feet right here. And you see how you were coming forward and you were going to be ahead of Jace, but Jace is already pedaling his bike right here now instead of laying on his bars. And so he comes out with you. You're slightly ahead, but if you could just keep your hips right here and your body right here and just pedal, you'd be good right there, Chase. All right. Let's see how you come forward. Head's way out, chest is down. That's all good. You just can't lay your hips on your bars like that. Landon does this also. It's something he's working on. Down the hill, good pedals, good position. Chest is looking down. Look like you're pulling on those bars really good. Good drive down the hill. Lane, next. Now, I don't know what happened to you, Lane. You should be right up there with Chase. Y'all are the same age. Let's see here. I see your head's up, not out for one. Let's see here. You got a good setup. And it seems like when everybody else comes forward, you just kind of pick your head up. You're looking down, so that's good. Got to be looking down. That's the one thing you got going for you right now. But even these guys next to you, not everybody really has good forward motion in this gate except Chase. Looks like maybe Mason has his head out there, but it's not generating a lot of speed. Lane, you got to get more forward motion. You got to get your body moving forward more to the front of that bike. You haven't even closed any real area up in that bike. I can tell where your hips are right now. There's too much rider area in between your hips and you and all that in between you and the handlebars. You got to get going forward. Forward motion is the most important thing out of the gate. The further and faster you move forward, the faster your bike starts. You just got to get forward out of the gate. Work on shoving your chest and your head out past your handlebars. You know, and that's probably not the proper words for it, but you know what to do. You've been to training several times. You know what to do. And if you don't, then keep coming and tell me you don't know what to do, coach. I need to put a video out there step by step. I've done it in our chat before, but I'll put it on our YouTube channel so we can watch it. And then, I mean, you're pedaling down the hill, but it's not doing much for you once you get that far behind. So, all right, let's move over. Oliver, what gate is that? 4? All right, I can't really see your setup, but I know you do set up pretty good. I see you quite often. You're driving with your head forward. You're looking to try and be the furthest out of the gate out of this one, driving your head forward, so that's good. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can see. We got a lot of red and blue in here. I see your handlebars. I'm looking, if you look at your handlebars right here, I see you in the all red, and I don't see you coming all the way forward. If you did, if you came forward, see, look right here under Chase's chest. That's your handlebars. And I don't see you. I see a lot of open area right there. So if you were to get more forward, you would have won this race to the first jump easily. More aggressive out of the gate, Oliver, and you'll win a lot of races, man. Come forward further, faster. Drive that head out more. You do a good job for this gate compared to everybody in this gate. But as good as that is, you could do even better. Where'd we go here? There we go. You're in front of your seat post down the hill, so that's good. You're not really afraid to attack the hill. Good drive down the hill. All right, next up, I think we had Noah. It's going to be tough to see everybody from here on because everybody's kind of the same, but let's see what we can see here. Noah, you're coming forward with everybody. Got your head going forward, but if you watch your visor right here, you start to pick your head up and look out at the track. And you got to look down through that first pedal. You see everybody else next to you has got their visor facing down, looking down. That's so you can pull in your power zone and mash power to the pedals. Now let's see what we can see beyond that. You're staying up in front of your seat post. That's good. Just got to work on better forward drive down the hill. I see your butt sticking out right here. Your hips are out over the seat. So you just want to be in a better attack motion down the hill. Not bad, though. It's not bad right here. I see you really trying to get in there. It's just not 100% consistent. You got to keep your chest over your bars so you know what you should be doing. Mason, I'm not sure how you got behind here because you weren't that far behind right at the beginning. And I can't really see you here. We're moving to Mason here now in gate 2. You're forward with everybody. And then this pedal is where you got to fight. This is where you're in the middle of the fight. And you can't stop what you were doing. You took one swing at it, it looks like, and then ran away. One swing, you jumped out there with everybody, and then you got to battle with everybody. You got to stay in the mix and push it right here. And it looks like you start backing out of the fight because I see your rear wheel coming back here. And although you may be pedaling, oh, nope, you're not pedaling. No, that's what happened. Mason, you just backed out of the fight, man. You got to stay in there. We got lanes on each other. These guys right next to you are your age. Noah's 8 intermediate in gate 3. Noah's 8 intermediate. What did I just say? Noah's 8 intermediate in gate 3. Oliver's 8 intermediate in gate 4. And Ryder's 9 intermediate in gate 1. You're 8 intermediate in gate 2. There's no reason to back down from these guys. They're all your age and your skill. Get in there and battle with them. We're all teammates. Nobody's trying to hurt anybody in there. Everybody leaves you a wide open lane. You could have been pedaling right in there with those guys. All right, Ryder, let's move to you in gate 1 here. Now, I never see your head, Ryder, which tells me you didn't. I see it up. There's where I see your helmet. You got that red helmet out there in gate 1. And it's up too high instead of out forward. Definitely now it's up too high. And I still can just see your red helmet there behind everybody else's, which means you didn't get your head and chest out far enough. But you got a good battle going on down the hill. You're definitely pedaling. I see you really, not much I can see, but I see you pulling right here because I see your head come back. When you do that pull, make sure you got your chest over your handlebars. You're in good form right there. Chest over bars, head out, really attacking that hill, going down it hard. And you're battling for the whole shot there. You're doing good. I wish I could have seen that gate a little better for you, Ryder. Let's see who's pedaling to the first jump. All right, out front, we got Chase and Oliver. Jace is right there. Noah's right there. Ryder's right there, but Chase is first. He pedaled all the way. Oliver pedaled all the way. Jace pedaled all the way. Noah did not pedal all the way. Noah, you need to pedal all the way to that first jump. You got the skills to pay the bills, man. Pedal more. Ryder pedaled all the way to the first jump. Ethan, good job pedaling all the way to that first jump. Lane, you pedaled all the way to the first jump. Mason, I don't know if you pedaled all the way to the first jump, but it wouldn't matter at this point because you didn't pedal down the hill. And you still didn't pedal to the first jump. So, Lane, you're pedaling to the first jump, but it doesn't matter when you're not really coming out of the gate with everybody. Can't get that far behind. You're not really. Lane, I'm watching you right now. You got to get forward faster, further, and like I was telling Mason, get in that fight. You're one of the oldest kids in that gate. You should have been in there, out front. After the first jump, Chase, you need to be over, man. You're first to that first jump. You should be over in gate like 3 right now at least. Now gate 2, and then gate 1. Everybody's kind of staying straight right here. Everybody should be moving to the inside. So we need to work on moving to the inside down the first straight.